Youtopia is a collaborative learning activity that runs on a hybrid, tangible, and multi-touch digital tabletop where kids and adults can explore and experience the challenges of sustainable land use planning. The main activity in Youtopia is using physical stamps on an interactive map of a small land area to designate how land will be used. The different kinds of land, mountains, grassland, and river, each have different types of possible use. Players work together to make decisions about this use in order to supply a small or large population with what they need to live. There are different types of shelter, food, and energy sources, as well as nature reserves, each with different benefits and limitations. Land use choices can also cause pollution or contribute positively to the health of the natural environment. The main research goal driving the project is to explore the emerging design space of collaborative tabletop games for learning in order to better understand key factors for success, as well as identify design challenges. In this video, we discuss the design goals and features of Youtopia. Creating a future generation of people who are informed about sustainability and willing to take positive action is an essential goal for citizenship and science education. Youtopia helps players learn to analyze the relationship and trade-offs between the economic development of a community and its available resources, including forests, water, minerals, and space. Sustainable development planning is a complex problem. Sometimes, fully meeting the needs of both humans and environment is not possible. With Youtopia, our goal is to give children and adults a chance to experience what it is like to plan for a sustainable future, see the impact of different choices, and reflect on the kind of world in which they want to live. An engaging learning game must be fun and active, providing opportunities for children to interact. But to draw meaning from these interactions, children also need opportunities to reflect. In Youtopia, children can easily interact with the game world using stamps and fingers. We provide 2 ways for children to stop interaction, question, and reflect on what's happening in the world. First, the info tool freezes interaction and provides information on a specific resource. Its role in development, and relationship to the environment. Second, the impact tool freezes interaction and provides a snapshot of how the population's need for food, housing, and energy are being met, and how healthy or polluted the environment is. Land use planning is a complex challenge that involves many people with interdependent responsibilities working together. In Youtopia, individuals take on the roles of natural resource planner and human development manager. Together, they are responsible for providing people with food, shelter, and energy for a small land area. Each person is responsible for his or her own set of tools, but the actions of both players are required to meet the population's needs, much like in real-life decision-making. We have created a system based on codependent activity. For example, someone must turn forests into lumber before that lumber can be used to build housing. Or someone must build irrigation near the river before that water can be used to supply farms or gardens. With Youtopia, we can assign the set of natural resource tool stamps to one person, and the set of development tool stamps to another person. We want to find out if this approach with a system that requires each person to take coordinated action during the game will promote negotiation and collaboration rather than cooperative or parallel independent play. Sometimes learning to use a new type of technology can be hard. We want to support children to learn with Youtopia and not to spend their time learning how to use the system. By using everyday objects that children already know how to use, like stamps, children can immediately learn to stamp land use designations on a map. To learn more about the relationships between natural resources, human development, and the environment, we provide touch-sensitive tabs. Children simply use a finger to pull out information, which they can resize, rotate to show others, or let go up to close. Children focus on learning through the system, not learning to use it. Can games support attitude and behavior change? We start the game by asking people what kind of world they want to live in. Youtopia purposely has no right and wrong values in its game language and does not provide a winning end state. We don't say pollution is bad or that the whole population must be fed. As people play, they can generate and discuss their own views and reasoning for their choices. We want to determine if this approach is a more effective strategy for changing attitudes and behaviors around sustainability issues than if they are trying to win the game by achieving a predetermined end state. Youtopia provides children and adults with a fun way to explore a difficult and often misunderstood challenge. Developing sustainable land use plans that balance providing for human needs with effects on the environment is a complex, ill-defined, and important problem. It is a problem for which different people may have different optimal solutions based on their values. Youtopia enables people to learn, collaborate, participate, discuss, and imagine what kind of world they want to live in while they explore the trade-offs required to get there.